Okay, so today is going to be another new venture. I'm going to rescue Charlie. Oh gosh, I'm getting emotional. I received a text yesterday from wonderful clients of mine in the past. They actually own Charlie. Charlie was a rescue as a puppy from a shelter. They got him at 9 weeks. And he started to develop nipping and lunging at people and kind of protecting the house. So Charlie came to me a couple years ago, and we did a 4-week board and train. And Charlie was he was just so fearful of people. So even having him come to the kennel and be with us was overwhelming for me to watch. Just his expression, I felt so bad, but I was like, okay, I know that we love dogs. It's going to be okay. It was hard for me to have him in there, but I did know he went to day camp regularly. He was good with other dogs, just very fearful of people, especially men. And no, nobody had abused him. They had him since he was a puppy. He just was incredibly fearful of new people and men specifically. And at the time, it was just myself and another female trainer. And so that worked out. And the whole time he was with us, he never tried to bite us. Everything was handled with, not setting him up for wanting to feel like he had to protect himself and bite us. So anyhow, fast forward, he went home after the 4 weeks. And I think it was about a year later, I may not be remembering exactly, I had a phone call from the owners, very emotional. They decided that after the training, things had gone well, but he continued to resource guard against the female owner's parents. They had a couple incidences, and they just were looking down the road that they're young, they're gonna have children, they can't set the child up. They felt bad for Charlie, and can I help them find a new home for Charlie? As much as they loved him, it wasn't the best long-term household for him, and they were worried. And I said, absolutely. So they kept Charlie. Here we are a year later, I believe it's been a year, and I've been trying to find him new owners. We've put flyers in all my graduates' gift bags. I've put things on social media, and it's really hard because Charlie is a black and white pit bull. So I don't know how many people know, but black dogs, and even more so pit bulls, they are really hard for shelters to find homes for. But Charlie still goes to day camp. I think it's 3 days a week. He does great, no fights. And in this last year, I've been getting pictures, and he's hanging around at bonfires and barbecues at their house with 4 or 5 guys that come over on a regular basis now, and he's fine, and he's been doing great. But I just got a text message yesterday, and to be honest, I couldn't open it, so I had somebody else open it and tell me, is this good or bad? Am I not gonna wanna read it? And he had said, you're not gonna wanna read it. And then I got another text message. So the message was, hi Karen, wanted to reach out to you that we had an incident with Charlie last night at our house. He was lying down on the couch, and Leslie went to pet him and say goodnight, and Charlie nipped at her. He did not make contact with Leslie. This isn't the first time this has happened, and it's been tough knowing we can't confidently approach Charlie when he's lying down. We've exhausted all options, and unfortunately have come to terms that this is not sustainable. It's really sad that we love the 99% of him, but the 1% is what we can't live with. I would be remiss if I didn't mention anything to you. We appreciate everything that you've done to help and support us with Charlie. We believe the right thing to do is unfortunately put him down. So I think I just get emotional reading that out loud. So I actually had Leslie read it and give me her thoughts. And then she told me exactly what it said. Well, very concise. He nipped, they're going to put him down. And I was I was upset. So here we are doing our pilot program video footage together, and what better opportunity to try to work with a dog that needs emotional regulation himself, and for me to work with him and Cohen and Leslie, but to start on a totally different path and see where it brings us.
Hi, I'm Leslie. You're Leslie. Hi. I'm Mark. And Charlie.
Hi, Charles. Charlie, baby. Hi, handsome man.
Finally got him on the treadmill. This was scary, but we got him on using hot dogs. Yes, Charlie. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Good.
Charlie's sucked third food today. He's like, wow, he looks so different in this shirt.
Follow you into the dark, throw your hair on down like a fall.